Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event game of the evening for your SINAG Liga Asya Lakas 40 2.0 elimination round. Two teams, two OG teams maglalaban-laban dito po sa loob ng SM Events Hall in the third level of SM SOUTHMALL, Las Piñas City. Two teams looking to make a mark dito, as we can see. Vice Mayor Jel Alonte, the playing team owner of TATAK Jel BIÑAN Ceylon Tire, looking to put an end dito sa kanilang losing streak. Makakalaban niya sa tapat ng kabilang team. Etong si Boss Joel Yuga of the TITO vs FIREWIRE, another playing team owner. So two playing team owners po ng SinagLakasKwarenta magkatatapat ngayon. And yan po ang ating game at hand between the TATAK Jel BIÑAN Ceylon Tire and the undefeated defending champions, TITO vs FIREWIRE. Isang magandang gabi po sa lahat ng mga kasinag na nakatutok from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao at sa iba't ibang bansa na bumubuo ng Asya. Kami pa rin po ang inyong mga kasama. Ako po, si Enzo Galarosa, and still together with me is Aaron D. Aaron, magandang gabi sa'yo.
A good evening to you, Enzo, and a good evening as well to all the fans watching out there, lahat ng mga kasinag. We just had two crazy semifinals matchups in the 23 under, and what a better way to end this day with the SinagLakasKwarenta division game at hand ngayon.
Yes, and syempre completing our panel, the third member of the Silence, ating Dora, the reporter, Daphne Lozano. Daphne, kamustahin natin siya dyan. Daphne, kumain ka na ba at kamusta ka?
Sadly, hindi pa ako kumakain, Enzo. But good evening to you, Enzo and Aaron, at good evening din sa ating mga kasinag na nakasubaybay ngayon. We are now down to our last game of the day between the TITO vs FIREWIRE and the TATAK Jel BIÑAN. I am Daphne Lozano and I will be your eyes and ears on the sidelines for today's match. But now, back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Daphne. Kain ka na dyan dahil ang sarap ng dinner natin, di ba kanina? But syempre, habang kumakain ng mga kasinag natin ang dinner nila sa kanilang bahay, pwede niyo pong tutukan ang mga laro sa Lakas 40 sa aming social media platforms at SINAG Liga Asya on both Facebook and Instagram. Follow us on TikTok and subscribe to our YouTube channel at SINAG Liga TV for more updates with regards sa 19 under, 23 under finals and the eliminations round of the Lakas 40 and the soon to open Kalibre 45. And itong laro natin, Aaron, simple ang game story natin. Put an end to it.
Yeah, itong TATAK Jel BIÑAN, a 3-3 record. Ito naman, TITO vs FIREWIRE, 8-0. So TATAK Jel is looking to end their losing skid ngayon. And at the same time, they want to try and beat the unbeaten TITO vs FIREWIRE, 8-0 in this tournament.
Two original teams ng Lakas 40, two original franchises that are well-loved by their fan bases dito. Mapapanood natin who will win this ball game. Can TATAK Jel put an end to the losing skid and also this win streak of the almighty TITO vs FIREWIRE? Or will the champions battle it dito and win this ball game convincingly? Yan po ang malalaman natin kasi nga coming up is the battle between TITO vs FIREWIRE and TATAK Jel BIÑAN Ceylon Tire. And to introduce our SINAG Lakas starters of the game, let's turn it over to Ram Valid.
Once again, SLA fans, and we're coming to you live at the SM SOUTHMALL, Las Piñas City. Welcome to SINAG Liga Asya, SinagLakasKwarenta 2.0. Presented to you by SINAG Liga Asya and co-presented by CDO Foodsphere, foods that brings you home and through religion Philippines. Catch live action at SINAG Liga Asya official FB page and YouTube channel at SINAG Liga TV. This is our third game for the day, 36 of the competition for SINAG LakasKwarenta. It's TATAK Jel BIÑAN Ceylon Tire and TITO vs FIREWIRE. And now it's time to meet the SINAG starters for both teams. First, for your TATAK Jel BIÑAN Ceylon Tire. Starting at forward number 30, Jose Cervantes. Also at forward number 73, Michael Alihar. At center number 99, Jojo Hotter. Point guard number 88, Ryan Pangilinan. And shooting guard number 10, Vice Mayor Jel Alonte. TATAK Jel BIÑAN Silentar is led by Coach Almer Almazora. Assistant coaches Rolly Almonella, Alan Mangajas, Raul Pantaleon. Team manager Mr. Ruben Tan. And team owner Vice Mayor Jel Alonte. Your TATAK Jel BIÑAN Silentar. And now let's meet the starters for your TITO Rex's FIREWIRE. Point guard number 1, Lou Abad. Shooting guard number 18, Paul Santiago. Forward number 40, Hilo Alhate. The other forward number 4, Mio Poliente. And center number 6, Joel Yuga. TITO Rex's FIREWIRE is led by Coach Erwin Santamaria. Assistant coaches Manny Mendoza, Mike Jimenez, Ryan Lex Residoro, Angelo Di Castro, Floyd Didicatoria, and Ambo Egohoy. Team owner Mr. Christian Don Bersena and Mr. Joel Yuga. Your TITO Rex's FIREWIRE. Game officials charged in action. Dennis Estados, John Banayan, Jerome Guy, alternate referee Erson Bernsisuga, and Sherwood Bautista.
And here are your SinagLakas starters of the game para dito sa TATAK Jel BIÑAN Silentar. Sabi Pangilinan, Alihar, Cervantes, Hate, and Vice Mayor Jel Alonte. Para naman dito sa TITO Rex's FIREWIRE, they start with Paul Santiago, Romeo Puliente, Hilwal Hati, Boss Joel Yuga, and Sweet Lou Abad. Can TATAK Jel BIÑAN Silentar do what seems to be an impossible task, and that is defeat the almighty TITO Rex's FIREWIRE, or will TITO Rex prove that they're too strong in this tournament as first possession? Mapupunta dito sa mga nakaitim as Paul Santiago. Libre-libre and Puliente on the offensive rebound and putback agad-agad.
And Jojo Hate not boxing out on that play. Fuliente taking full advantage of that, getting the easy putback right there.
Yes, and one thing para dito sa TATAK Jel BIÑAN, Coach Emon Lingal, wala ngayong araw. So, nabawasan sila in terms of size. At eto, tumatakbo itong TITO Rex. Abad, Santiago, and Boss Joel. Misses nga lang yung layup. Vice Jel, bibigay kay Hate. Jojo post up. Kicks it over to Vice Jel Alonte. They give it back to Pangilinan coming from Vertex Maritime, one of their new players dito. Alihar misfires from the mid-range. Paul Santiago on the run. Oh!
A collision right there.
Kita mo, appear naman eh. That's the difference between LakasKwarenta, Aaron, and yung mga bata, di ba? Dun pag nagkabanggaan, agad-agad altercation eh. Dito, appear lang eh. Normal na eh.
Pero mukhang in the act of shooting right there para kay Paul Santiago. So he's gonna be shooting 2 free throws.
Let's see as Paul Santiago knocks down the first free throw right there. Paul Santiago ay elite scorer dito for TITO Rex's FIREWIRE. 2 for 2 for Kuya Paul. 4-0 in favor of TITO Rex. Pangilinan to Alihar. Try to dish it to Vice Jel. Finally, they get it to Alonte. Vice Jel to the cutting Hate. What a pass galing dito kay Vice Jel Alonte. What a finish from Jojo Hate.
And a timely cut right there by Jojo Hate, flashing in the middle of the lane, and Vice Jel finding him for that quick bounce pass to the hook shot right there. A good first shot doon para sa TATAK Jel.
A good play, pero eto, sweet move from way downtown. No go. Oh, Hate tapped it to the wrong man, and Hilwal Hati with the easy 2.
And once again, TITO Rex's FIREWIRE getting an easy look right there off the missed tap right there by Jojo Hate.
That's gonna be a possible threat para dito sa TATAK Jel BIÑAN. The offensive rebounding for TITO Rex. They look like the taller team as Josan Cervantes from the mid-range galing dito from the former Fighting Maroon. Good tap by Cervantes there. Pangilinan on the run. Babangga kay Abad. And the flip shot is good.
And that's Ryan Pangilinan's game, slashing to the rim, using a variety of pickups right there. Bumps to get to the rim right there. Napakagandang finish yun para kay Ryan Pangilinan.
Abad gives it to Boss Joel. That's his game. Those mid-range jumpers there for the high-scoring playing team owner in LakasKwarenta history.
And Yuga all alone on that free throw line, given all types of space all day to shoot that mid-ranger.
Sureball na sureball tong kay Boss Joel Yuga. Basta mid-range, no? Vice Gel. We're gonna set up Jojo. Corinne, give it to him. Alihar gets it. Back to Vice Gel. Three-pointer. Nearly got it to go. Cervantes with the board. And the hoop in the arm for Josan Cervantes.
And Cervantes right there at the right place, right time, picking up that Vice Gel miss for that quick and one putback. Take a look at that, Enzo.
Yes, look at that. Good shot by Vice Gel Alonte. Hindi lang pumasok. But Josan Cervantes with the lakas wrap of the quarter brought to by Fulitech Philippines Incorporated. And of course, itong Josan Cervantes played for the UP Fighting Maroons back in 2000 to 2004. Also played for Blue Star Detergent in the PBL. Yung coach nun, kilalang-kilala mo. Tumingin ka lang sa kaliwa mo. Yung coach niya noong 2003. So, yeah, sort of a reunion again dito for Coach Joseph, or Coach Leo Isaac and a couple of his players. As Santiago gives it to Abad. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Luwalhati from the corner. Deflected by Cervantes. Pangilinan. Trying to dribble around Lu Abad. Ryan. No good yung step-through shot niya dun. Here comes Luwalhati. Hill. Swings it to Santiago, who's all alone at the corner. And again, another offensive rebound for Tito Rex. Boss Joel, favorite spot? No question kung papasok yun o hindi.
And same spot doon, same result para kay Yuga on that play. Pero alam mo, ang inaabangan ko dito from TATAK Gel is to finally make a 3-point basket dito. Kasi in their last game against VPD Trading, they were 0 out of 22 from 3-point land. So yun talaga, we need to see who can space the floor for them. Si Vice Gel ba yung gagawa doon? Si Jojo Hate. Someone needs to show up as Alihar right there with a nice finish from Pangilinan.
Totoo, and you know, taking notes of that, 0 of 23, di ba? Malaking bagay yun eh, kasi that clogs the painted area for them. But so far ngayon, they're living so far without having a 3-point conversion. But throughout the game, we have to see them space the floor, di ba? For Jojo Hate, as Mio Foliente knocks down that mid-range.
And doon din nahirapan ng TATAK Gel in their last game against VPD, especially guarding that 3-point area, di ba? Yung mga shooters doon ng other teams really getting open. Everything they wanted there, all kinds of space to shoot. Kaya yun ang kailangan nila i-work on ngayon. Yung close-out defense sila on the 3-point land and making their own 3-pointers as well.
And also the rebounding part, as Alihar with back-to-back floaters there. And yung rebounding, di ba? They allowed their point guard in Ronnie Zagala to grab 10 rebounds, di ba? Double-double performance nga si Ronnie Zagala. That's why he was crowned as the best player of the game that time for VPD. So, one thing na yun nga, rebounding ang tututukan natin para sa panig ng TATAK Gel, BIÑAN, Sailuntar. But for Tito Rex's Firewire naman, they have been flexing their muscles all throughout this season. 8-0 undefeated. Again, we see that Alihar floater. Back-to-back yan para sa kanya. Papasok. Itong si Vic Vasquez, replacing itong Ryan Pangilinan. Also, Teng Baarde comes in for Tito Rex's Firewire. Oh, they tried to lob it. Good tap there. Galing dito kay Alihar. Would have been a knockout play. Easy knockout play for Tito Rex. Buñales to inbound. JB to Teng. Good tap again. This time Cervantes with a steal. Tumatakbo siya. Josan. Kinapos lang sa talon.
And that was against 4 defenders right there. Almost getting that Eiffel Tower layup to go.
Di lang talaga umangat ng konti. No? His athleticism just failed him that time as Buñales thought that Baarde was gonna stay there at the corner, pero kumat pala si Teng. Turnover for Tito Rex as another Fighting Maroon, former Fighting Maroon, Toti Almeida comes in for TATAK Gel. And ito, Buñales comes out, papasok. Das na Ryan Javier.
And yan, si Toti Almeida, one of their prolific scorers as well, loves to get in the lane. Loves to slash yung mga Euro steps na yun ang ginagawa niya. So titingnan natin kung may papakita niya in this game against Tito Rex's Firewire.
Yes, there's a foul there on the steal. I like what Tito Rex's Firewire is doing. I mean, alam nila na threat itong si Vice Gel Alonte from the 3-point arc. pagtanggap niya ng bola, agad-agad din-double team siya. Ngayon, ibigay natin kay Daphne Lozano for her report on Coach Almer Almazora of TATAK Gel BIÑAN.
Tulong-tulong sa ilalim, doble sipag sa ibabaw. Those are the words of TATAK Gel BIÑAN Ceylon Tires head coach Almer Almazora when I asked him their core plan for tonight. Coach Almer also added na lamang sa big man ang kalaban. However, they will still do whatever that they can to put an end for the winning streak of the Tito Rex's Firewire. Back to you, Enzo and Aaron.
Thank you so much, Daphne. And not just piggyback to what I said kanina, no Coach Raymond Lingal ngayon araw for TATAK Gel. So lumiit talaga yung lineup nila. And Josan Cervantes, as tall as he is, he doesn't actually normally play the center position, diba? So it's just Jojo Hate ang big man nila sa loob na sentro. Pero Jojo is an undersized big man, diba?
And yun na nga, mapapagod itong si Jojo Hate, especially on the rebounding department. Kasi he focuses a lot on the offense. Kasi offensive player din itong si Hate, diba?
Yes.
Likes to get in that post, but he can shoot a bit. Kaya yun na nga, nahihirapan siya, especially when you leave him alone to rebound all of those shots and defend the opposing team's big man.
Right, as ito, Vasquez to Cervantes. Josan, wow! What a shot from Josan Cervantes!
And Cervantes with back-to-back buzzer beaters right there to beat the shot clock.
Ito, Joff Gonzalez from the three-point line. In and out nga lang. And there you go, Josan with the board. And even Vic Vasquez was around the vicinity. So talagang gang rebound ang gagawin dito ng TATAK Gel BIÑAN. Vice Gel. Pass up the open look. Kicks ito Hate. Jojo down low. Almeida. Baseline jumper is good. Patata ng mga fighting maroons yung right baseline for TATAK Gel.
And what a nice offensive set right there. It all started with that Vice Gel Alonte. One dribble to the left, giving it to Hate to the middle, and then Hate finding Almeida on that right corner.
Andeng with the pull-up, and Kerubin gets fouled. Yun yung counter ng Tito Rex, diba? Gano'n ka sila kabilis makababa on offense and then counter. Good shot on their own as we take a look at this beautiful passing galing dito sa TATAK Gel, leading to a Toti Almeida mid-range jumper.
And mas maganda ang start dito ng TATAK Gel BIÑAN as opposed to their previous game against DPD Trading, diba? Yung energy nila different, yung pasahan nila iba, and parang they just look more ready to play ngayon. Yung mga players nila really showing out. Yung mga pasahan nila, kita mo doon, looking for the open guy, looking for the best quality shot. Unlike before where they would try to just jack up threes whenever they were open doon.
Yes. Eh nakipaglaro sila dun sa pace ng game na gusto ng DPD, which is takbuhan at puro tres, diba? Itong Tito Rex, they're a very versatile team. So kaya nila makipagsabayan kung anong style ng kalaban nila. So if TATAK Gel sabi nila, okay, makipagsabayan kayo sa amin, sige, let's try. That's why TATAK Gel is now having a 3-point lead. Vasquez swings it to Ormatam, nakakapasok lang. Souza, good steal. And basket and one para dito kay Jay Souza.
And that's Consi J. Souza right there with the end one of BIÑAN.
Yes, Consi's Jay Souza, good steal. And what a pass din. Galing dito kay Kenneth Ormatam, ang ating lakas assist of the quarter brought to by SM SOUTHMALL. We got it all for you. Kapit mo nga lang pala dito sa video.
Tama, mga kapitbahay lang yung mga taga BIÑAN. So, yun na nga ito si Jay Souza. Talagang scorer yan. 3-level scorer, can put the ball on the floor, can shoot from outside. And yun na nga, you saw that. A different aspect of his game. Posting up right there against a smaller defender. Seeing the mismatch and getting that bruise and deuce.
Ano daw yan eh? Solid scorer daw yan dun sa TATAK Gel Unity Cup ni Vice Gel na 40-up tournament sa Laguna, di ba? Eh lahat ng ano yun, di ba? I believe lahat ng Laguna City sumali daw dun sa 40-up tournament na yun. Eto, good up fake and Joff Gonzalez. Bumawi. Ganda rin ang seal niya dun.
And Gonzalez with an end one of his own. This time sealing as well, just like Jay Souza on that play. So talagang both teams taking advantage of that post area, especially with the mismatch right there.
Once again, look at that. Sinil lang niya si Kapati dito and he just did the lakas move of the quarter brought by Cabling and Holdings Corporation. Joff Gonzalez, the seal, the turn, the shot, and the basket.
And alam mo, whenever a player seals like that, whenever there's a mismatch, you also have to give a lot of credit to the passer for being able to recognize that mismatch, recognize the seal, and get that pass na saktong-sakto dun sa big man for that end one.
Ito, Roel Kapati on the floor now for TATAK Gel BIÑAN. Kapati attacks, puts it up, no go. Good defense again. Edward Bautista naman. As Baarde, dyan talaga nakatira si Teng Baarde in transition.
Just look at that. 3 passes right there to the open layup for Baarde. Beautiful offensive set run right there by Tito Rex's Firewire for that open fast break layup.
Isa na lang agad yung kanilang hinahabol. Ganun kabilis yung opensa na itong defending champions of the LakasKwarenta. As we can see this Lakas drive of the quarter brought by CDO Food Spear Food that brings you home. The layup right there. Galing dito kay Teng Baarde.
And itong si Kapati kanina, nakita natin sa mga warm-ups, diba? Still trying to jam it. Kayang-kaya pa rin niya. At this 40 and up division, the athleticism of this player, Kapati, is different.
Might not be to the extent ng pagtalo ni Sunny Estil kanina nung 23 under natin. But diba, impressive yan for a 40 and above player to still get up above the rim. As Javier regains possession, they lob it to Andeng! What a finish from Ander Kerubin!
And an eye-in-the-sky play right there. Kerubin finishing that off. Kanina, we were talking about the hops of Kapate. This time, he's showing us off what he can do on that.
Good steal right there by Baarde. Gonzalez kicks it to Andeng. They give it back to Javier, swings it to Edward Bautista. Bautista, pull up, that's his game. The up fake and the one dribble pull up.
And what a smooth move right there. Nice composure for him to realize that the three-point shot wasn't the best shot possible there. Took one dribble inside with a fake right there, and he swishes that jump shot home.
Again, now lamang na dito ang Tito Rex's Firewire Aero, 25-24. Vasquez kicks it to Kapati. Ruel fires. Way off the mark. Still no three-point make para dito sa TATAK Gel so far in this quarter, di ba?
And yun nga ang inaabangan to. Who's gonna be the first guy to break the dry spell dito for TATAK Gel?
You can see the Lakas play of the quarter brought to by J Project, loading shop makers of quality uniform. Javier going to Adrian Kerubin for that eye-in-the-sky play. Good hands there. Galing dito kay Toti Almeida. "27 seconds natitira. Andeng, or sorry, Baarde, should I say, try to finish that eye-in-the-sky play ulit. Yung may 40 Aaron, pero they're doing those kinds of plays, di ba?
And you can see talaga the athleticism being showcased by both teams ngayon.
Kapati with a turnaround jumper, no good. Baarde tosses it up. Santiago goes down low. Bautista with an easy layup. Sorry, hindi pala si Santiago yun. That was Kerubin with the pass, and Edward Bautista with the bucket there. What a finish to this quarter. Ang ganda na simula ng TATAK Gel BIÑAN sa Ilon Tire. Nagising tong defending champions bigla Aaron, and then they flex their muscles throughout this first quarter as we see some of these highlights. Jocelyn Cervantes with a good start here for TATAK Gel. But yun nga, ang pagsagot ni Boss Joel Yuga from the mid-range, and Tito Rex was just feasting from the mid-range the entire first quarter. Diba?
And yun na nga, itong Tito Rex's Firewire, they're not an unbeaten team for no reason. I'm sure Coach Erwin Santamaria made the necessary adjustments dito. Tingnan mo, they started to get more quality looks, especially when they went to the bench. Pero players like Jay Sosa trying to keep their team afloat. Itong TATAK Gel BIÑAN starting better, way better than how they did against VPD Trading. This time playing to their pace, not to the pace of the enemy. Pero yun na nga, ang score po natin ngayon is 27-24. Lamang pa rin po ng tatlo ang Tito Rex's Firewire.
Tito Rex's Firewire head coach Erwin Santamaria said in his own words, "Every game may pressure. Champion team kami, kaya lahat sila gusto kaming talunin. With this, they have their guards up with the attacks that the TATAK Gel BIÑAN will do to them, and they must be ready to counter these." Coach Erwin also added that the men in black should not be overconfident in this match. They should just maintain their focus and stick to their system to secure their win tonight. Back to you, Enzo and Aaron.
Thank you so much, Aaron. And it does come with the pressure talaga when you're the defending champions, di ba? And ironically, dito sa SINAG Liga ASYA after 2 tournaments, both defending champions have yet to taste a loss. Pampanga Delta with their crazy 24-game winning streak, di ba? Etong Tito Rex, since the playoffs, never pang nakatikim ng talo itong Tito Rex's Firewire. Won 2 games nung quarterfinals round 1 because they had a twice to beat disadvantage. Won that do or die dun sa quarterfinals to semis. Tinusiro nila ang Taytay J Project. And then 2-0 nila sa championship ang Santa Rosa Lions Saints. So haba din ang win streak nila, di ba? They're trying to do what Pampanga Delta's doing sa Youth League. Diba? And they have a target on their backs. Kaya nga, mga galawang ganyan ni Toti Almeida with a lakas move with the quarter, but with Cable Link and Holdings Corporation, every team is bringing their A-game against the defending champions, diba?
And yun talaga, diba, yung championship pedigree nila, championship experience, proving to be a lot dito, diba? Dinadala nila, staying unbeaten. And as you said, diba, all other teams, parang they wanna beat these teams talaga. They bring their A-game when they see the champions. And itong mga champion teams naman like Tito Rex's Firewire and itong Pampanga Delta, they always bring their A-game. Kaya nga sila yung #1 teams in both divisions, diba?
That's right. And in any sport naman, di ba, pag nag-champion ka, pagbalik mo sa susunod tournament, susunod na conference, susunod na liga, ang taas ng kumpiyansa mo, even in boxing and in MMA, di ba? Sila Floyd Mayweather, pag nag-champion sila, they go on this hot streak, guys like Manny Pacquiao, mga ganun. Alex Pereira sa UFC. Sa NBA naman, di ba, yung Boston Celtics nga, the betting odds for Boston is to repeat mataas dahil nga iba na yung kumpiyansa ng Boston Celtics eh. And I firmly believe the Celtics can go back-to-back and I'm pretty sure yung director natin tuwan-tuwa doon na sinabi ko yun, back-to-back ang Celtics, di ba?
You know, when you win a championship, when you win anything actually, you put a bigger target on your back, di ba? And that's why everyone wants to go at you and they're gonna go at you even harder, di ba? Kaya itong Tito Rex's Firewire talaga, every single given night, they always give their A-game. They always bring it all. And tingnan natin yan on the end one play right there.
Galing dito kay Kaiser Galvez ang ating lakas drive of the quarter brought by CDO Foods, your food that brings you home. Yun yung sinasabi nila, di ba? That the quote that every champion has always said, it's easier to win your first championship than to defend it. Kasi pag when you defend your championship, you have to do a lot of things. Keep your core, blah, blah, blah. Improve your roster without really dangling some big major parts, di ba? Mahirap talaga yung pag-defend ng championship. Kaya dito sa Tito Rex, they retained their core and they added a lot of pieces. JB Buñales, Andeng Kerubin, Joff Gonzalez, etong si Jerwin Agaraw. They added a lot of complementary pieces to the core group that they won the championship with, di ba?
Yun na nga, di ba? All eyes on them. So lahat ng mga scouting ng mga ibang teams, di ba? Nakafocus talaga sila as Yuga makes a quick jumper once again. Pero yun na nga, di ba? Credit din dito sa Tito Rex's Firewire, di ba? Even if all teams nakaaral na sa kanila, really understanding how they play the game, they still find a way to come out with that W every night.
Totoo. Ito naman for Tatak Gel Binyan, di ba? They are really fighting each and every game. They'll have games wherein they'll struggle mightily talaga. It happened against BPD. It happened against JC2/C Lions. It happens talaga with them. Pero, one thing for them is they have that identity, which is clear the space for the big man, which is Coach Emon Lingal and Jojo Hate. Unfortunately, one of those two bigs that I mentioned, Coach Emon, wala ngayon. But still, their profile, it just has to go with along their playstyle. Kailangan na makahit ng threes para may spasyo si Jojo Hate sa gitna, di ba?
Yun ang talagang inaabangan ko, di ba? Who can step up to be the shooter para sa Tatak Gel? Kasi right now, I'm not seeing any designated shooter para sa kanila, di ba?
Boss Joel Yuga with another layup. If I'm counting correctly, Boss Joel already has 8 points in this first half, di ba? Mainit na mainit ito si Boss Joel as Anunuevo draws the foul this time on Boss Joel Yuga.
And a good press break right there on the part of Tatak Gel. Passing it before dribbling. And kita mo dun, napakabilis nila na break yon, leading to an Anunuevo foul right there. And he's gonna be heading to the line for 2 free throws.
Take a look at this lakas assist of the quarter brought to you by SM Southmall. Jerwin Agaraw going to Boss Joel Yuga. And nakita nga nito ni Coach Erwin Santamaria yung mismatch. Yes, despite Boss Joel staying hot from the field, di ba? He's going to put in a defender in Joff Gonzalez who can play the same style that Boss Joel plays on the offensive end. Kumbaga, you're not losing anything, di ba?
Ito na nga, it's just 34-29, di ba? So a really close game. Tito Rex's Firewire up right now in 6 minutes and 50 remaining pa dito sa second natin.
As again, another foul whistled here. Mas dumami yung fouls natin in this game than this quarter than the first quarter. Bago mag-free throw from Tito Rex's Firewire. We have a timeout called here on the floor. A 5-point lead for Tito Rex's Firewire, 34-29.
Sa unang subo hanggang huli, parang kisa aking pisngi. Kain love, feel na love kami. Kain love, kain love. Love talaga.
Had answers for every fight back. This is what Tito Rex's FIREWIRE did contra Malolos Republic when they played back sa Brenzigao Convention Center last Saturday, Aaron.
Let's take a look at the field goal percentage ng Tito Rex's FIREWIRE dito. Close to 50% at 46%. And tingnan natin dito yung bench points nila. Outscoring the bench of Malolos Republic dito 43-16. Napakataas nun. More than double yun. So talagang itong Tito Rex's FIREWIRE showing the full versatility of their lineup with their bench coming out to play in that game, leading to a 74-69 win against Malolos Republic, staying unbeaten in the SinagLakasKwarenta tournament.
Oh, and I think they're gonna do the same thing. They have an answer for everything, pero hindi sila makaalagwa the same way. As again, Anunuevo scores off a jumper from the bank shot.
There you go, a kick ball right there by Cervantes. So ball possession gonna be staying with Tito Rex's FIREWIRE.
46 in the shot block for Tito Rex's FIREWIRE. Gonzalez trying to steal, but De Castro couldn't find him. They swing it to Galvez. Kaiser misses De Castro, and Buñales nag-agawan sa rebound. Here comes Mendoza. Mendoza, layup no go, and Almeida tapped it last.
And Mendoza missing that layup right there. Di niya alam kung ipapasa ba niya kay Hate on the drop pass or he was gonna take it all the way. Nag-hesitate siya last minute. And in the end, he missed that layup right there.
For TATAK Gel, they have to capitalize on those opportunities. Hindi pa kayo makatama from the three-point land, but you still have to score from the painted area. Diba? That's one way to keep in step with Tito Rex, especially in those fast breaks.
And speaking of scoring in the painted area, look who's back. Ryan Pangilinan.
Oo.
The scoring guard right there. The very athletic guard. So yun ang trabaho niya dito, to slash, to get in the lane, and to get TATAK Gel some easy points from the inside.
34-31, eksaktong 5 minutes and 45 natitira sa ating second period. JB Buñales, lalim naman ng dukot na yun.
And an inside hand finish right there by Buñales. A smart play by him, avoiding the shot blocker.
Agsunod. Gives it back to Pangilinan. EJ curls to the other side. Ryan dumps it down low. Hate overshoots Cervantes. Draws the foul off the rebound play.
And I'm liking this combination of Cervantes and Jojo Hate. It gives them two options on the inside.
Speaking of options on the inside, look at that. JB Buñales, sabi niya after the offensive rebound, akin na muna to. This is my chance to score. He scoops it up and in. Lalim ba ng dukot niya dun, ha?
The little man Buñales right there scoring against the Giants with that inside hand finish.
Here comes the TATAK Gel. Anunuevo natapikan sa likod. He was asking for a foul, none given. Buñales on the run. One man to beat. Yun lang, mababa yung pasa dyan papunta kay Teng Baarde.
Pero good intention nonetheless. If that pass was a little bit higher for Baarde, sure ball na layup na yon all the way for two.
Coach Erwin Santamaria telling them na pasa na lang ng mataas, di ba?
Take a look at this, Enzo. A full court press right now being administered by the Tito Rex's FIREWIRE.
The only team in LakasKwarenta who can do this, di ba?
Pero easily broken right here by TATAK Gel.
Agsunod baseline or mid-range jumper, no go. Hate.
Traveled that time of the triple team, and he thought it was a foul. Wait, one referee called a foul. One referee called a foul, the other called a travel.
Yun na nga, they're gonna have a quick discussion dito.
And they say the foul was whistled first. I like what Tito Rex is doing here. Hindi nila nilalapitan yung dalawang referee na may pinito. Nilapitan nila yung referee na walang pinito, di ba?
Kita mo dun, Jojo Hate was really infuriated after that call. Parang he believed it was a foul talaga.
Konsi Jojo Hate. Jojo Hate ay konsihal sa Balagtas, Bulacan. Take a look at this once again. Actually, there was a couple of fouls there. Pero yun yung tinatanong nila, yung kinaklarify nila. Ano ba yung nauna, yung travel or yung foul? I think it was the foul first kasi hindi mo tatravel si Jojo Hati if walang bangga si Geoff Gonzalez, di ba? But ball don't lie daw, sabi ng Tito Rex. Mintis yung dalawang free throw ni Jojo Hati. Lou Abad now back at the game here. Former St. Benil Blazer. They give it to Fuliente. They swing it over to Santiago. Fuliente from straight look. Wala nga lang yun. But again, an offensive rebound again for Tito Rex. Nakakailang offensive rebound na sila.
Pero mukhang that's an offensive foul doon. Penalty na no ang na-signal noon ng referee. So, who's gonna be shooting 2 free throws dito?
And he says it's gonna be Anunuevo who's gonna go to the free throw line. Gagay Anunuevo. One of the reliable, si Coach Almer Almazora. The lineup niya to be part of those shock troopers kind of players off the bench.
Pero itong si Anunuevo, maganda yung mid-range touch nito, di ba? Kita mo naman kanina, di ba? Yung mga easy shots niya, all coming from that mid-range area. And it looks like his free throw is the same as his mid-range shot. A swish right there.
Yung karamihan dito sa Lakas 40 players, di ba? They really have that mid-range jump shot on automatic, di ba?
Parang old school type of gaming, no?
Yes.
And ang hinahanap ko talaga dito, who's gonna be the shooter as I kept mentioning kanina. As a foul is called right there. Di ko lang kung si Vice Gel ba yung magiging designated shooter nila or anyone else kasi right now I'm not seeing it. And I know Hate loves to take 3-pointers also from the outside.
Yes. And Jojo Hate did score a lot of points last season, averaging 25. He was the #1 leading scorer. Pero itong Tito Rex, they hang their hats on their, you know, parang strength in numbers, diba? That concept that the Golden State Warriors did when they won the 2015 NBA Championship, diba? Strength in numbers ang ginagawa nitong Tito Rex. In any given night, pwedeng sino-sino ang gagawa.
And the stats don't lie, and so if we take a look at their last matchup, diba, against Malolos Republic, yun naman doon yung bench points nila, 43-16. Yung 16 na yun sa Malolos, yung sa 43 na yun sa Tito Rex's yun. So kita mo kung paano nag-contribute yung bench nila. So really a well-oiled machine for Tito Rex's Firewire. Much like yung Pampanga Delta, diba, in the 23 under division.
Yes. The similarities continue, diba? As ito, dinagdag pa nila itong si Geoff Gonzalez sa lineup na yun. That was his debut for Tito Rex's Firewire coming from the JC2/Sea Lions franchise as Pangilinan, San Sebastian Golden Stag nearly turned it over. Lou Abad couldn't save it. Ball will remain dito sa mga nakaputi. As you can see, all smiles ito si Coach Rolly Amonelo, ha? Happy siya. There's our good friend, Coach Rolly Amonelo. There's a stop again for Tito Rex. Tumatakbo sila. And sweet Lou Abad with the easy 2 points. What a run for Tito Rex's Firewire. They've now ballooned this lead to 7 points. 3 minutes and 16 natitira. Dito sa ating second quarter, 40-33 is our score.
Ako po si Vice Mayor Jal Alonte ng BIñAN TATAK Jal Team. Suportahan po natin ang SinagLakasKwarenta 2.0.
We can see this lakas play of the quarter brought to by J Project Clothing Shop, makers of quality uniform. Sweet Lou Abad finishing that fast break. That's a former St. Benil Blazer, and I believe you know this, di ba? You're Lasallian. Merong one Lasal Alumni League, di ba? Lou Abad averages 32 points per game doon for Firewire, the Firewire team, di ba?
Mabigat yung league na yun, di ba? Kasi there's a lot of notable alumni playing there, di ba? May mga ex-varsity din doon. Kaya
Yes.
Lou Abad averaging that much points, that just shows the quality of basketball for him in this Tito Rex's Firewire team.
Kondisyon na kondisyon, di ba? Itong si Sweet Lou Abad. As ngayon, ibigay natin kay Daphne Lozano for her report on the huddle of the TATAK Gel BIñAN Salon Tire.
During the huddle of the TATAK Gel BIñAN, head coach Almer gave emphasis to the importance of giving good defense to stop the Firewire scoring momentum. He said in his own words, depensa tayo, hindi pwedeng tamadin. He also added that the team should consume their playing minutes effectively and to convert points for the team. Back to you, Enzo and Aaron.
Thank you so much, Daphne. And that's when you really face against a Tito Rex's Firewire. You have to be locked in defensively for the entire 40 minutes of the game. Hindi ka pwedeng, good defense na kami ng ilang minuto. Pwedeng pahinga tayo. Kasi that's when the point, kapag nagpahinga ka sa depensa, that's when Tito Rex loves to play at their best. that's when they capitalize. They start running. They start hitting long threes. Ganito yung team na yan. And kita mo they do the same, they have the same mentality. Yun nga they have that same mentality na we will clamp you down for 40 minutes as Hate was livid there asking for a foul.
And that's really the challenge of trying to beat this Tito Rex's Firewire team. Kasi diba right now they're 8-0 in this tournament. Diba? They're a team that doesn't have a lot of holes. Kaya diba, as we mentioned kanina, a well-oiled machine. So yun ang challenge para sa mga ibang teams. How to find that hole sa kanila or create that hole. Finally find that weakness. Kasi right now we're seeing no weaknesses whatsoever from this Tito Rex's Firewire team.
Yes. As, again, players falling down to the ground. Santiago pulls up from the outside. No go. Hate with a long rebound. Pangilinan against Abad. Good spin. Step through. Again, people falling to the ground just to tap that ball. Puliente gives it to Edward. Bautista, the Euro. Short nga lang yan. Ito na naman si Cervantes. Gives it to Jojo Hate and hindi na chumalin si Lou Abad.
And finally, Tatak Gel getting a bucket right there. An open basket to finally stop the bleeding para sa kanila just to cut the lead down to just 5 points.
Again, a miss for Tito Rex's Firewire. And you said nga one team should find the weakness of Tito Rex. Alam mo, may isang team na nakakaalam ng weakness nito Tito Rex. Sila lang. Every time I ask them, they always say they're not satisfied with how they're playing. They feel like they could still get stronger, and that's scary, diba? A scary mentality, which is also the right way to think about things, especially when you're a winner, diba? Winner's mentality, kumbaga.
Can you imagine, diba? They're already on top, and they're the ones saying pa na parang hindi pa maganda yung nilalaro nila.
As we can see, this Lakas fast break of the quarter brought to by Winzit's Cafe. Ball never touched the ground. 3 passes leading to a Jojo Hate layup as etong the former Adamson Soaring Falcon standout Jojo Hate. Now going at the free throw line. The top scorer, top rebounder from last season. Also one of the top 5 players in steals per game. As a big man, diba? Averaging 1.7 steals per ball game last season. Number 3 siya sa category na yan. As a timeout here for Coach Erwin Santamaria and Tito Rex's Firewire. Their lead is now cut down to 3, 40-37.
Sobrang bilis ba? Iyan ang bilis ng FiberX. Iyan ang internet.
Game of runs. This is what happened when TATAK Gel, BIÑAN, Ceylon Tire lost to VPD Trading 84-76. And Aaron, as you pointed out, there was 0 for 22 from 3.
Yeah, that's the most glaring number right there. 0 out of 22 from 3. And until now, Tatak Gel still has yet to make a 3-point field goal. Pero let's take a look at the other numbers. Bench points outscored right there, 40-28. And tinan mo yung turnovers nila. 6 more turnovers than VPD Trading. So dun talaga sila nahirapan. And itong VPD Trading naman taking advantage of those turnovers right there. Using it as points to get out into transition, into the fast break attack. Kaya yun na nga, VPD Trading getting more efficient quality looks than TATAK Gel and ending up winning that game.
Yes. Gumana nga ilang beses yung L-play ng VPD. Yung favorite nilang gawin na play dun eh. And right here, a stop para sa TATAK Gel. BIÑAN, they're down by 3. They could tie it. But again, 0 3-point makes pa sila ngayong first half. Pangilinan kicks it to Hate. Jojo kontra Puliente. Hate goes to the diving. Cervantes Johnson couldn't make the layup. He was asking for a foul. None given. Abad gives it to Bautista. Too strong. But they have the numbers talking about TATAK Gel. Pangilinan to Johnson. Nakatapik ni Luwalhati. Look at the physicality there. The battle underneath between Luwalhati and Johnson Cervantes.
And you could just see how much Cervantes wanted that ball right there. Talagang pinaglaban niya yung possession na yun. Really trying to get the most out of it. Pero yun na nga, he was fouled right there. And good aggressive play by Cervantes.
And he's rewarded with 2 free throws right now. Yun nga lang, he misses the first free throw. May fan base dito. Ang tatak gel BIñAN sa Ilontire.
Ganyan talaga ang mga taga-BIñAN, no? Really coming out to support their team kahit nasa Las Piñas tayo.
Final 23 seconds of the game. Luwalhati. They swing it over. Santiago from the corner. Nearly got it to go.
Itong si Santiago, no, one of their marksmen para sa Tito Rex's Firewire. Pero
Yes,
still has yet to hit the mark dito from 3-point land.
Totoo. As a timeout on the floor. Final 10 seconds of this second quarter. Coach Almazora wants to draw up a play. Kita ko ha, si Comrodny tsaka si Jojo Hate. Nagkaroon na konting moment doon. Ako po si Jojo Hate. Sabi ni Commissioner Rodney Santos as we take a look at the Calibre 45 inaugural season. We will have these teams. Ang Tito Rex's Firewire, Jetour Exile, MC Sports Management, VPD Trading, 3HJC2 Lions, and the San Pedro Mamba Extrazon, Halo-Halo, and Palabok. All 6 of those teams were original Lakas 40 teams. And dito, 5 of them naglagay ng franchise dito or naglagay ng team sa Lakas 40 2.0. But one team, the MC Sports Management, is back para naman sa Calibre 45. Of course, shout out to Attorney Jet Maronilla and of course, Attorney Man Scarpio of MC Sports Management. Exciting yan. As also itong Lakas 40, exciting yung mga laro. Paganda ng paganda, pa-intense ng pa-intense, di ba?
And yun yung mga abangan natin. No? As we take a look at this, the last shot time, tingnan natin what Tatak Gel has drawn up.
Let's see as Alejandro, favorite shot, no good. And dyan na mauubusan na ng oras itong Tito Rex's Firewire to create something there. They're still up, but humabol itong Tatak Gel BIñAN sa Ilontire, di ba Aaron?
Gumaganda slowly but surely itong laro ng Tatak Gel. Not like their previous game where they only made that last-minute comeback in that 4th and 3rd quarter. As we take a look at some of the highlights dito, di ba, look, they're starting to penetrate into the lane. Sila Almeda, sila Urmatam, sila Cervantes, Jojo Hate, getting good looks. Pero on the other end naman for Tito Rex's Firewire, sila Yuga. Diba? All of those players showing up. Ito naman si Ano Nuevo using that patented mid-range jumper to his advantage right there. Really doing the damage dito. And on the other end naman, diba? Itong si Abad with a quick layup right there. Too easy para sa kanya.
And ito nga, Tito Rex's Firewire, the #1 team, the undefeated Tito Rex's Firewire, still up by 3 points at the half, 40-37. Kapit na mga kasinag. Magbabalik po tayo dito sa Sinag Lakas 40 2.0.
Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
What is up mga kasinag? Enzo Galarosa po ng Sinag Liga Asya at nandito po tayo ngayon sa Subic to meet and get a chance to talk to some very important people para sa future ng Sinag Liga Asya and also to get to witness the graduation ng senior high school department ng Lyceum Subic Port. As we all know, ang Lyceum Subic Port po ay parte ng Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase and also they're a big part sa ating future. Kaya tara na po and let's see what's in store for Sinag Liga Asya.
We're excited, and I would like to invite all, especially the towns. We have 12 towns in Zambales, and there's a lot more. And we are very proud to tell you that we are joining a very good league and we have a very, very good platform. So, antayin nyo kami and we will join.
Yan na po mga kasinag. You heard it first from Attorney Alfonso Burda ng Lyceum Subic Port na ang Lyceum Sharks Subic Port ay handang-handa na po para sa SLA Junior World Showcase happening on July 17 to 21 sa Pampanga. Pero hindi lang po yun ang kanyang sinabi kanina. Meron nga po silang nilulutong something special for all the colleges, universities, and high schools para dito sa Norte. And syempre, very, very soon po mga kasinag, meron din po tayong dyang niluluto sa South Region naman po ng Luzon. Kaya po mga kasinag, tutok lang po. Especially napakalapit na po ng ating SLA Junior World Showcase happening on July 17 to 21 sa Pampanga po yan. Once again, ako po, si Enzo Galarosa ng SINAG Liga Asya. We are one.
Sa unang subo hanggang huli, parang kisa aking pisngi. Kain love, love talaga, kahit di sabihin. Feel na love kami. Kain love, love talaga.
Mga kasinag, panoorin ang salpukan sa mundo ng basketball. Watch the world play sa SLA Junior World Showcase sa July 17 to 21 sa Pampanga, Philippines. See you!
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Yan na naman siya. Kalma lang tayo. Lamang tayo ng isa. There's a foul away from the play. Sandwich between two.
Ako si Alpi Martinez ng Team Firechip. Suportahan ng SinagLakasKwarenta 2.0.
What is up mga kasinag? Enzo Galarosa po ng SINAG Liga Asya at nandito po tayo ngayon sa Subic to meet and get a chance to talk to some very, very important people para sa future ng SINAG Liga Asya and also to get to witness the graduation ng senior high school department ng Lyceum Subic Port. As we all know, ang Lyceum Subic Port po ay parte ng SINAG Liga Asya Junior World Showcase and also they're a big part sa ating future. Kaya tara na po and let's see what's in store for SINAG Liga Asya.
are excited, and I would like to invite all, especially the towns. We have 12 towns in Zambales, and there's a lot more. And we are very, very proud to tell you that we are joining a very good league, and we have a very, very good platform. So, antayin nyo kami, and we will join.
Yan na po mga kasinag. You heard it first from Attorney Alfonso Burda ng Lyceum Subic Port na ang Lyceum Sharks Subic Port ay handang-handa na po para sa SLA Junior World Showcase happening on July 17 to 21 sa Pampanga. Pero hindi lang po yun ang kanya sinabi kanina. Meron nga po silang nilulutong something special for all the colleges, universities, and high schools para dito sa Norte. And syempre, very, very soon po mga kasinag, meron din po tayong dyang niluluto sa South Region naman po ng Luzon. Kaya po mga kasinag, tutok lang po. Especially napakalapit na po ng ating SLA Junior World Showcase happening on July 17 to 21 sa Pampanga po yan. Once again, ako po, si Enzo Galarosa ng SINAG Liga Asya. We are one.
Ako si Jojo Hate ng TATAK BIÑAN. Suportahan ninyo ang SinagLakasKwarenta 2.0.
Good evening mga kasinag, and you're still tuned in to SinagLakasKwarenta match between the TATAK BIÑAN Ceylon Tires and the TITO Rex's FIREWIRE with the score 40 to 37. Before we proceed to the second half, beside me are two important men from both teams. But first, on my right side is the assistant manager of the TATAK BIñAN Ceylon Tires, Sir Aaron Mendoza. Good evening po, sir. So we know po na here in SLA, we have games in Pampanga, in Laguna, and also here in SM SOUTHMALL para mas mapalapit lalo sa fans. So how does it feel that you're playing outside your home court, which is here sa SM SOUTHMALL?
Well, of course, SM SOUTHMALL is always our second home, but iba pa rin yung naglalaro ka sa sarili mong home court. Nami-miss namin yung crowd at nami-miss namin yung floor. Iba pa rin yung feeling talaga na support ka. But dinala tayo dito, laban lang.
Ayun, sir, I'm giving you the opportunity to greet and thank anyone that you like po.
I would like to greet, of course, Congresswoman Len Alonte and Mayor Armand Magila, and my teammate, Vice Mayor Jel Alonte, and the whole people from BIñAN, Laguna. And of course, my family. Hi, everyone.
Thank you so much po, sir. And now, on my left side is Assistant Coach Manny Mendoza of the TITO Rex's FIREWIRE. Good evening to you po, sir. So, ayun po, for the first half, naging madikit po ang labanan. And papalapit po ng papalapit ang TATAK Gel pagdating sa score nyo po. So, what are the necessary adjustments na kailangan gawin ng team for the second half para mas mapalayo pa po yung score nyo?
So, yun naman, first of all, good afternoon nga pala po sa SLA supporters at saka sa TITO Rex sa FIREWIRE supporter. I-stick pa rin kami dun sa aming game plan. Hindi lang tumatama talaga. And then, I know naman na, you know naman na yung Tatak Gel, maraming bagong player. So hindi na kami magtataka doon. And then, basta itong second half, siguro magawa lang namin ng maliliit na problema, makuha lang namin. I'm sure makukuha namin tong panalo na to.
And thank you so much, sir. May gusto po ba kayong batiin at pasalamatan?
Unang-una, bumubuo ng FIREWIRE, Tito Rex FIREWIRE, si Boss Joel Yuga, si Boss Don Borsena, sa mga misis ng mga player, kay Coach Erwin Santa Maria, sa mga assistant coach, sa mga players, at saka po sa Pereira Motors, andiyan po si Boss Kaiser, sa Santos Family, sa Marikina, at sa mga kaibigan po na sumusuporta po sa Tito Rex FIREWIRE. Tuloy-tuloy nyo lang po ang pagsuporta sa SLA at sa Tito Rex FIREWIRE.
Thank you so much po, sir. And that is all for our SINAG halftime interview. Back to you, Aaron and Enzo.
Thank you so much, Daphne. And thank you so much once again to Coach Aaron Mendoza and Coach Manny Mendoza. Dalawang Mendoza pala yung nilagay sa halftime natin. As itong Tito Rex FIREWIRE lamang 40-37 at the half dito kontra sa Tatak Gel BIÑAN Ceylon Tar. Kasama niyo po kami, Enzo Galarosa and Aaron D. And Aaron, we saw a seesaw first half, di ba? Walang team na nakalamang by more than 8 points. If I believe 7 points ata yung highest for Tito Rex's FIREWIRE. But what did you see from Tito Rex's part? Bakit sila ang lamang ngayon?
Well, yeah, the usual thing they've been doing, di ba? As a well-oiled machine, di ba? A lot of their players contributing dito. Tingnan natin yung box score nila, di ba? 8 points lang yung highest scorer nila. Itong si Joel Yuga, and then their second highest score is 6 points. And a lot of them scoring 4 points, 2 points, 3 points. So very balanced scoring para sa kanila dito. They have yet to make a 3-point field goal dito. Pero let's take a look at some of the numbers dito, di ba? 38% for Tatak Gel. Ito naman Tito Rex's FIREWIRE, close to 50% at 47%. So mas mataas ang field goal percentage ng Tito Rex. Ito naman sa assist, magkalapit lang. Just a 2 differential on the assist. And then sa rebounds naman, malapit din, 22-21. Fast break points, malapit din. And tingnan naman natin yung score natin dito. Just a 3-point lead for Tito Rex's FIREWIRE. So, Tatak Gel BIÑAN still staying toe-to-toe with the giants of this tournament, with the #1 team in the SinagLakasKwarenta tournament. As we take a look at some of the leading scorers, no, Enzo, Cervantes with 9, Hate with 6, Anunuevo 6, Almeida with 5 for Tatak Gel. On the other end naman, it's Joel Yuga leading the way with 8 points, Bautista 6, Baarde and Foliente with 4 apiece. So very balanced scoring for both teams dito. Pero ito talagang Tito Rex's FIREWIRE, they just know what to do. Their personnel know their roles. And this is why they're a champion team and the #1 team in this league. Pero Tatak Gel BIÑAN is gonna try to make a dent in their unbeaten record dito.
Yes, and ika nga any given night nga pwedeng matalong kahit sinong koponan. Especially with Tito Rex's FIREWIRE firing blanks from 3. We were talking about Tatak Gel BIÑAN, di ba? They only shot 3 attempts from the 3-point line. Itong Tito Rex, 0 for 10. They've shot blanks talaga. 10 3-point attempts, walang naipasok, di ba? So anything can happen at this point. Is back-to-back baskets. First from Andeng Kerubin, dito naman kay Toti Almeida.
And very similar to that same finger roll Toti Almeida did in that first half with that end one finish. Mukhang favorite move niya yun, yung driving inside to finger roll in that middle of the lane.
Pero ito, yan ang favorite ni Boss Joel Yuga, the perimeter from Boss Joel.
And a quick 2-2-1 full court press dito. It's stolen right here. Here comes Tito Rex's FIREWIRE.
Adrian, no looks it to Luwalhati, and here Luwalhati with the finish.
And ito na nga, the easy baskets are stringing once again for Tito Rex's FIREWIRE. Let's see if Tatak Gel can adjust and break this press easily.
Kondisyon na kondisyon itong Tito Rex na just to go for a full court press, diba? Early on in this third period. Kanina, latter part ng second quarter natin nakita yan eh. Dito, agad-agad nilang nilabas. As Almeida again misfires now 0 for 4 from 3. Itong Tatak Gel as Johnson Cervantes cleans up his Fighting Maroon teammates' mess. As Andeng saves it to the wrong man. Toti swings it over here. Yambao back to Almeida. They swing it to Vice Gel. 3-pointer. Nearly got it to go.
Wala pa rin yun para kay Vice Gel, and Tatak Gel BIÑAN still having a hard time converting on that 3-point make. As some clarification right here.
And the referees, I think there's a coach's challenge right now.
Vice Alonte was wide open there. Sayang na hindi pumasok, but that had a good line. It's Erwin Santamaria has a coach's challenge right now.
And when will the three-point drought be broken by Tatak Gel BIÑAN? Inaabangan ko who's gonna be the guy to break it dito.
0 for 23 kanina, ngayon 0 for 5 na. So that's basically 0 for 28 in the last 2 games, diba? But this game, nobody has hit a 3-point shot. Both teams are a combined 0 for 15 from beyond the arc. As we can see, Tito, Vice Gel misses that 3-pointer. And they're saying, the referees are saying na natamaan pa ni Joff Gonzalez there. But they're trying to replay the exact play, diba? Pinpoint if tumama nga sa mga daliri nito ni Joff Gonzalez or did it miss his hand.
Oh, and there you go. They saw it right there.
And they overturn it. Happy itong Tatak Gel BIÑAN Ceylon Tire for that unsuccessful challenge for Coach Erwin Santamaria. So, mababawasan sila ng timeout, and at the same time, they don't have a challenge anymore going on. Kasi kita mo, pangiti-ngiti lang si Coach Erwin, no? Down by 5, itong Tatak Gel. Yambao gives it to Cervantes. They swing it. Vice Gel open again. Nearly again.
Kita mo, andun na eh. Tuwid na tuwid yung tira ni Vice Gel Alonte. Hindi lang talaga pumapasok eh.
And kanina, it was a bit too strong. Ngayon, it was a bit too short naman. Pero kita mo, di ba, the line of the shot is straight. So baka on this third attempt naman in the second half, pasok na yun para kay Vice Gel, di ba? Kasi too strong, too weak. Ngayon naman, sakto na doon.
And I like the attitude ni Vice Gel. Nag-apologize siya. Sinasabi niya, akin, mintis ko yun, mintis ko yun. I like the attitude ni Jojo Hati sa kanya. Sabi niya, keep on shooting, Vice. Yun nga eh, too strong yung una, short yung pangalawa. Sa susunod na attempt mo, Vice Gel, parang binibigyan ito ni Jojo Hati si Vice Gel Alonte ng confidence na papasok yung susunod mo, Vice Gel. Kasi if pumasok yan for Vice Gel, baka pumasok na for everyone for Tatak Gel BIÑAN, di ba?
Tama, kasi malaking bagay yan. Kasi once the three-point area nag-open up dito para sa Tatak Gel, di ba, mag-iiba yung gameplay nila.
Eto, Javier from the outside. Now 0 for 11 naman dito on Tito Rex from 3. Both teams really struggling from the three-point land. Cervantes, long 2 yan. Ayaw pa rin. So every long-distance shot is missing, di ba, Aaron? Kerubin gives it back to Javier, back to Andeng. They swing it to Luwalhati. Hill attacks. Lost the ball. But they say last touch dito ng white shirt.
And still, no, just a 5-point lead para sa Tito Rex's Firewire. So Tatak Gel BIÑAN in firing distance once again dito.
Ito, as Boss Joel, that's his spot. May pangsagot lagi si Boss Joel. Sabi niya, di kayo makasunod sa 3. Sige, mid-range tayo. Let's take it back to the basics.
An automatic right there. Itong si Yuga making another mid-range jumper as a steal right here.
Kerubin on the run. Andeng to Javier. Beautiful pass by Adrian Kerubin.
And ito na nga, Tito Rex's Firewire once again getting open looks with their defensive prowess.
This pressure defense is really giving itong Tatak Gel BIÑAN a lot of problems. Di nila halos maitawid eh. Yambao. Good defense by Javier. Is it a turnover? Nope. Balls remains dito sa panig ng Tatak Gel BIÑAN.
And almost another stop once again as some substitutions right now by Tatak Gel BIÑAN. Itong si Pangilinan and Jay Sosa entering the game.
Yes, Ryan Pangilinan, a former San Sebastian Golden Stag. And also, of course, Consi Jay Souza now on the floor. Almeida, the finger roll, too strong. Gonzalez with the board. They can go back double. They can go double figures as this is the biggest lead of the ballgame for Tito Rex right now. Kerubin makes it a double-digit lead. 11-point lead now for Tito Rex.
And talagang itong Tito Rex's Firewire, they're just finding the right guy right there dun sa loob, dun sa may middle of the paint. Nakakailan na sila dyan. High percentage shots para sa kanila. And itong Tatak Gel, they need to do a better job at guarding those easy shots from Tito Rex's Firewire because right now, masyadong madali yung offense ng Tito Rex's Firewire.
Totoo, and even, look at that, that's Jojo Hate's move. A pull-up jumper off the up fake sa 3-point land, diba? That's his favorite move off the glass pa. Hindi rin pumapasok. Not really a good day in the office for Tatak Gel in terms of shooting percentage, diba? dito naman sa Tito Rex, I would like to credit the quick decision making. Walang hesitation. When you pass to a cutter, yung cutter, decisive na, lilay up ko to. Or i-kick out ko to. Quick decisions for Tito Rex. Dito sa Tatak Gel, they're sort of still processing pa anong mangyayari sa floor, di ba?
Kumbaga medyo tentative pa itong Tatak Gel, no? What they're gonna do with it. Kasi yun na nga, hirap sila right now makahanap ng open shot nila, yung mga big quality. As almost another turnover doon. Ang ganda ng defense ng Tito Rex's Firewire right now on the passing lanes.
Yes, as Pangilinan attacks. There's another whistle. That's a foul gonna be whistled here. Is that on Boss Joel Yuga or Hiluwalhati? They say Hiluwalhati daw. The former San Sebastian Golden Stag, Ryan Pangilinan to the free throw line.
Alam mo, Enzo, that was almost another 4 shot na naman para sa Tatak Gel. Almost another stop doon para sa Tito Rex's Firewire. Pero swerte, itong si Ryan Pangilinan, he was bailed out on that last second foul to go to the line. Pero yun na nga, they really need to find those open cutters kasi usually it's becoming ISO ball na lang or players are just jacking it up from the outside.
Totoo. And actually, this could be, yun nga lang, he missed both free throws actually there. I was gonna say, one out of 2 from the free throw line itong si Pangilinan. I was gonna say, the free throws could be a possible pampainit for the 3 as a good backdoor play. Boss Joel going over the JB Buñales there. Now a 12-point lead for Tito Rex, the biggest of the ball game. Oh! Ankle breaker there for Consi J. Souza. Hate, thought about the outside shot. Gives it back dito to Pangilinan. Nakatapik yung kanyang pasa. Ryan attacks, swings it. Souza from the outside. Again, the line is there. Andun na yung linya ng tira, hindi lang talaga pumapasok.
And almost, I thought na yun na yung pasok kasi itong si Jay Souza may kamay yan sa labas. Pero yun na nga, hindi na naman pumasok kasi, oh, Cervantes!
Yes, he's holding onto his head.
And a dangerous fall right there.
Oo. His head hit the ground hard there. Pagbagsak niya, and that's Josan Cervantes talaga for everyone watching. Napakamatay sa bola itong si Josan Cervantes just to get it for his team. As you take a look at the right there. There, he hit his head. It ricocheted off the ground. And Boss Joel was saying, I didn't push him. And sabi ng referee, yes, pinigilan namin yung laro because he was in pain. Luckily, yung tibay ni Cervantes, nakatayo agad eh. Hate goes to Totti. Almeida attacks, finger roll, and up and in. Grabe dito para kay Totti Almeida.
And there you go, the aggressive drive once again from Almeida. His second and 1 of the game with that patented left-handed finger roll.
Take a look at this once again. Ang ating lakas move of the quarter brought to be Cabling and Holdings Corporation. What a finger roll galing dito kay Totti Almeida.
And just take a look at the way he warded off the defender with that offhand right there. Yun yung mga gulang moves ni Totti Almeida to get that end one to go.
And ito pa yung masama sa Tatak Gel, Aaron, ha? They're missing free throws din, di ba? They're not hitting their threes and they're missing free throws. Compared to Tito sa Tito Rex, they have yet to miss from the free throw line, di ba?
And yun na nga, they need to take advantage of the free throws kasi every point matters para sa kanila. Especially when you're trying to beat this undefeated team in this tournament.
Yes, 4 minutes and 17 remaining in this ball game. Natapik na naman. Tito Rex really trying to move the basketball dito. 5 seconds to shoot on their shot clock. Puliente jumper, no good. But he tried to keep it alive again.
Puliente trying to hustle for his own miss right there. Good intention para sa kanya pero back to the 2-1-2 press defense itong Tito Rex's Firewire. Excuse me, 2-2-1.
Consi J under pressure, stolen away by Kerubin. Buñales to the cutting Baarde. Baarde, one-handed shot is good.
And ito na naman, the full court press nitong Tito Rex's Firewire proving to be very effective para sa kanila. Getting another open look as Pangilinan falls on the ground.
That time too aggressive naman yung double team off the pressure defense.
Pero kita mo talaga yung pressure ng mga defenders from Tito Rex's Firewire. Talagang they want that ball more.
It's about wanting to win talaga, di ba? It's not just matching skill for skill or even talent for talent. It's minsan yung pagkagusto mo na naman sa panalo. Kita mo, there you go, Buñales did clip itong si Pangilinan both on the legs and the arms. Almeida goes to Hate. They're trying to clear the space for Jojo to attack, pero nakaabang ang lahat ng 5 defenders. Hate doesn't get the bounce. Tough shot there for Pangilinan as he draws the foul, crashing down again to the floor.
And once again, Pangilinan using his physicality to his advantage. Heading to the line once again, a very strong guard dito, si Ryan Pangilinan. This time, it's a challenge of making those free throws to help cut this lead down to 10 points.
And the free throw shooting has been a question mark then for TATAK together with their 3-point shooting. There we go for Pangilinan, sure ball. Can they go 2 for 2? That's the question today.
And yun talagang kailangan nitong si Ryan Pangilinan, the free throws. He needs to be very efficient in free throw shooting kasi he's very adept at getting to the line. Especially when he drives, he attracts a lot of attention. Kaya yung mga free throws, yun ang mga kailangan talaga niya i-make for his team.
3 minutes and 19 natitira sa ating third period. Bautista hands it off to Buñales. They give it over to Kerubin. Andeng draws a foul and 1 para sa kanya.
And just look at that, the dribble handoff play from the top of the key, finding Carabin, giving him a pick, blowing by his defender, and just saying see you later right there with that mid-range bucket.
The Taytay J Project connection leading to the lakas shot of the quarter, brought to you by CDO Food Spear. Food that brings you home.
Yun nga lang, that's the first missed free throw
of the night for Tito Rex's Firewire, di ba?
But still, they have a 12-point lead, no? So still a big cushion para sa kanila, especially with 3 minutes remaining dito sa third period natin.
Yes, as Almeida swings it, they go down low again to Jojo. And even those shots that are normally automatic for Jojo Hate is starting to miss, di ba?
And that was a good pass dun by Ryan Pangilinan on that play, di ba? Finding Jojo Hate on the post area for a quick hook shot. Pero yun na nga, hindi talaga pumasok. May halong malas na to para kay Jojo Hate and Team TATAK BIÑAN.
And look at that, Paul Santiago's first time on the floor this second half. And speaking of Kuya Paul Santiago, let's give it over to Daphne Lozano for her report on Mr. Paul Santiago.
Paul Santiago of the Tito Rex's Firewire seems to struggle in score making tonight with only 2 points in his bag. With that, I had the chance to ask him, if you are being countered or tonight is not your night, in what way can you contribute to the team? And he said, giving good defense and letting his other teammates shine too. In scouting reports, he has been the target all along. That's why it is truly helpful when his other teammates such as Joel Yuga, now with 12 points, steps up for the team. Back to you, Enzo and Aaron.
Thank you so much, Daphne. And that's a true win. I don't want to say role players mentality, pero dito kasi sa Tito Rex Firewire, anyone can catch fire, anyone can heat up. And para sa'yo, okay, araw ni Luabad ngayon, depensa na lang ako. Araw ni Baarde, araw ko, di ba? Pwede kayong salit-salitan, and that's a right mentality from one of their new players sa lineup nila this season. Itong si Paul Santiago na he knows his role, he knows he'll get a chance someday, and mag-aantay na lang yan, di ba?
And alam mo, it's very early pa in our third quarter right now. 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining pa. Marami pang time itong si Paul Santiago para uminit in this game because we know this guy has a hand at the 3-point line. Shooter itong si Paul Santiago, kaya yan ang abangan natin. Pero speaking of shooting, itong TATAK BIÑAN have yet to make a 3-pointer. Yet again, wala pa rin yun. Di pa rin pumapasok as Toti Almeida with a good defensive effort right there, but he loses that ball out of bounds.
I lost count. Ano ba? 7 or 8 3-point miss na yan for TATAK, di ba?
Wala talaga. Right now, they're getting open looks, they're getting quality looks. They're just not falling at this moment talaga.
Yes. That's Fuliente. So both teams, for both teams, none of them are making threes. And if my math serves me correctly, both teams have now fired at least 21 combined 3-point shots. None ang pumasok, di ba? And yet Tito Rex is still up by 12 points.
Kasi mas efficient talaga itong Tito Rex's Firewire, finding their guys, especially off that full court trap na ginagawa nila. Ooh, look at that hit right there.
Oh. It looked like a linebacker hit galing dito kay Luabad on Cervantes. That will be 2 free throws para dito kay Josan Cervantes, who is late addition to TATAK BIÑAN nung season 1. Sobrang effective niya and helped them get to the playoffs. Yun nga lang, umexit siya because I actually forgot. Sinabi sa akin na sa air crew to nagtatrabaho si Josan Cervantes. I forgot if pilot or air stewardess ba siya. Sinabi sa akin ni Coach Toning Manalo yun . But there are times na hindi nakakalaro si Josan Cervantes because may flight nga na ina-attendan to. And yun yung reality. Unlike yung players, players of our age, di ba, Aaron? Summertime, student athletes pwede maglaro. Ito kasi, mga breadwinner, mga take. Kumbaga, itong Lakas 40 natin is just for leisure nila, di ba? As a steal by Almeida and Totti.
Oh! Close the layup!
What a sorry miss right there. Well, he got the steal already, then he misses it.
Aragao, one dribble pull-up. Mintis yan, Pangilinan with the board. Totti pulls the brakes. Ayaw dun para dito kay Cervantes. Ayaw pa rin para kay Anunuevo.
Pero that was a good sequence para sa Tatak Gel. Kahit puro Mintis yung mga open shots sila doon. You could see the activity, you could see the energy right there. Running for loose balls, getting steals, getting the rebounds, and pushing it in transition. We're gonna need more of that from them. They need to put pressure on Tito Rex's Firewire on that end of the court.
Yes. You see the fans here of Tatak Gel, Binyan, Ceylon Tire, Anunuevo. Oh, 1 out of 2 again. Agaraw kicks it to Baarde. Teng, pinagpag itong si Almeida. Good pass to Fuliente.
And a breakdown on defense right there. Almeida falling to the ground and Tito Rex's Firewire getting a wide open look underneath the Fuliente.
Pangilinan. Swings it over. Agsunod. Good pass underneath to Anunuevo.
And kita mo dun si Anunuevo, dire-diretso na niyang tinira dun. Di na niya binaba. To avoid the shot blocker, getting a quick reverse layup to go right there.
And a duty foul galing dito sa Tatak Gel, Binyan, Ceylon Tire. Wise yan. Dahil now they're just third team foul pa lang nila yan. 8.5 seconds na natitira sa ating third quarter. Santiago to inbound. They give it to Lou Abad. Sweet Lou looking to dance with the defense. Kicks it to Jerwin. Agaraw, the jumper is good. Plus a foul for Jerwin Agaraw.
And what a clutch bucket right there by Agaraw. Off the pick and pop play. Abad with a nice pocket pass right there to his big man popping out. Take a look at that, Enzo.
Yes, what a jumper by Jerwin Agaraw. Excited to see yan for Tito Rex dahil nga kalaban nila itong si Jerwin Agaraw last season from MC Sports Management. Now playing for them. They get another mid-range master as Almeida. Oh! That would have been crazy if yun yung unang 3-point make natin of the game, di ba? If that hit. Pero nonetheless, the defending champions just flexed on Tatak Gel in this quarter, Aaron. Now they have the biggest lead of the ball game at 13 points.
Yeah, ang ganda ng full court press nila doon. Yung 2-2-1 defense nila gave them a lot of open quality looks in the fast break. Pero yun na nga, Tatak Gel, Binyan still trying to stay afloat. Down by 13 right now. Itong fast break attack talaga ng Tito Rex's Firewire proved to do the dividends para sa kanila in this game. Yun na nga, another 3-point miss right there. But Cervantes staying relentless on the glass, on the board, doing everything he can. And take a look at that. A breakdown on defense from Tatak Gel leading to a Fuliente easy bucket underneath right there. All alone for two. Baarde, the catalyst of that pass.
And that's why lamang ng 13 big points itong Tito Rex's Firewire, 63-50, entering the fourth and final quarter of the SinagLakasKwarenta 2.0 game.
Ako si Lou Abad ng Tito Rex Firewire. Suportahan ang Sinag Lakas 40 2.0.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
SINAG Liga Asya Lakas 40 2.0 is brought to you by CDO Food Spear Food that brings you home. You can see Kaiser Galvez of Tito Rex's Firewire, the defending champions, and Jerwin Agaraw comfortably seated with a 13-point lead. Pero I'm pretty sure sila mismo unang magsasabi, hindi pa kami komportable dito sa makalamangan na to. Tatak Gel, Binyan, Ceylon Tire could still come back possibly here. Agaraw. Swings it to Abad, three-pointer.
Finally, the first three-point make of this game.
And I was just about to say that's a bad shot right there, an emergency shot by Abad. But he makes it from that corner under duress right there, heavily contested. Swishing that ball home, si Abad.
Sweet Lou Abad once again saving the day for Tito Rexas. Good defense there. Galing dito kay Vasquez.
And now I believe it's the biggest lead of the game,
Yes,
16
16
points para sa Tito Rex's Firewire. So danger time right now for Tatak Gel.
They reset possibly with the same play. Agaraw, jumper. Got hit from behind, no call, sabi ng mga ating officials. Marginal contact lang daw yun.
And parang on that play doon, Agaraw felt like he was fouled kaya he just threw it up. Pero yun na nga, no foul was called right there. So good defense by Tatak Gel BIÑAN.
Ito naman, Agsunod from the outside. Sorry, that's not Agsunod. That's just Puntillas pala.
And yun na nga, sunod-sunod na doon, di ba? Abad naman, si Pontiles naman nagtitira ng tres doon.
And good give and go naman dito. Job Gonzalez na cutting Kaiser Galvez.
And that's how you find the open man right there. Easy bucket after that three-point make, making up for their error on the other end.
Vasquez. Can this become a string of baskets for Tatak Gel? Urmatam. Free throw line jumper is good for Kenneth Urmatam.
And back to a 13-point lead dito para sa Tito Rex's Firewire.
They need stops talking about Tatak Gel BIÑAN Seiluntar. They have to stop this onslaught ng Tito Rex's Firewire. They're setting their plays and getting quality looks as Gonzalez from the corner knocks it down. Pangalawang tres for Tito Rex.
And the three-pointers are starting to rain right now. 2 na ngayon para sa Tito Rex's Firewire. And then ito naman on the other end. So the same spot right there, but no good by Tatak Gel BIÑAN. And a steal right here. Here comes Urmatam. He's gonna try his hand at a three-pointer. No good.
Agsunod put back is good. Falling down to the ground pa si EJ Agsunod. As Gonzalez, good up fake. Di nga lang pumasok.
Here we go. That's a 3-on-3 fast break.
Yes, and Agsunod puts it up and in on the break.
Cutting it down to a 12-point lead right now. So mas mababa na from that 13-point lead kanina.
Much needed run for Tatak Gel. Can they get another stop here? Abad, open look. No good, another stop for Tatak Gel. Here comes EJ. Gives it to Vasquez. Vic goes to Anunuevo. Open lane. Sumabit dun si Agaraw.
And there you go, that's Anunuevo, the mid-range master, heading to the line, shooting 2 free throws. So a chance to cut this lead down to 10 points. So Tatak Gel BIÑAN going on a timely run with 7 minutes remaining dito sa 4th and final period natin.
For Tatak Gel BIÑAN, they must win this game para hindi lumubog sa team standings. And also, it shakes up the entire league, di ba? Kayo yung unang makakatalo sa Tito Rex's Firewire, and I believe that's what Vice Gel Alonte wants to happen today. Yun nga lang, Anunuevo misses both free throws.
And it gives him a big morale boost, no? If you're able to beat the unbeaten team in the tournament, di ba? Iba yung magiging aura nitong Tatak Gel BIÑAN. But Abad right there, the give and go.
Ang ganda naman kasi ng curl play na yun, di ba? Handoff ni Santiago to Gonzalez, and then he puts a screen dito, and then look at that. Santiago just gives it to Kaiser Galvez. Paul Santiago is just everywhere para dito sa Tito Rex. Giving a screen to Lou Abad. And then the pass to Kaiser Galvez, di ba? Ibang klase itong Paul Santiago.
And just when Tatak Gel BIÑAN thought they were at striking distance, Tito Rex's Firewire shuts it down with a quick 4-point run right there off the steals. So yun talaga ang nagagawa nitong team that's unbeaten in this tournament. They make you pay. They take advantage of your errors that quickly.
And ito, Galvez to Joff Gonzalez. Up fake. Swings it. Agaraw, favorite spot. No going. Kaiser try to keep it alive. Vasquez on the run. Vic gives it. Oh, good adjustment by Agsunod. He gets called for a foul, and Tito Rex did not like the call. Second personal foul on Jerwin Agaraw, and Boss Joel Yuga comes in for Jerwin. Again, Brian Pangilinan comes in, and Toti Almeida also comes in.
So yun na nga, mukhang they're bringing in the big guns for both teams, diba? Almeida, Pangilinan back in the game, and itong si Yuga, the most efficient scorer of this game, back in as well. So let's see kung sino ang makakagawa dito in this last 5 minutes and 51 seconds.
As ngayon, ibigay natin kay Daphne Lozano for her report on Ryan Pangilinan of TATAK Gel BIÑAN Ceylon Tire.
Mr. Ryan Pangilinan of the TATAK Gel BIÑAN has been one of the dependent players of their team. When I asked him what pushes you to do better in every game, and he said, basketball is my passion. Most especially they are given the opportunity to play in a league like SLA. Taking it for granted is not an option. Even if they are struggling to cut the Firewire's lead, they will still stick to what their coach tells them to and adapt to the demands of the situation at hand. Back to you, Enzo and Aaron.
Thank you so much, Daphne, as the demands of the situation right now is there for them to lock down on defense talaga, di ba?
And yun na nga, di ba, Pangilinan, very passionate about the sport, and you can see the passion in the way he plays the game. Diving for loose balls, staying physical, staying aggressive for this team. And that's what TATAK Gel BIÑAN needs from him right now in this last 5 minutes remaining in the fourth and final period. Talagang Pangilinan needs to step up, get to the line, get to the cup, and free up his shooters from the outside.
Yes. As, yun nga eh. If you're TATAK Gel BIÑAN Ceylon Tire, 5 minutes and 21 remaining, Aaron, it's now or never to make your run, diba? Dahil Tito Rex is slowly but surely reeling away now from the ball game.
And ganun din yung nangyari sa kanila last game against VPD, diba? Nung fourth quarter, dun lang silang nagising. That's when they started their run, pero it was too little, too late. Kaya di sila pwedeng, they can't afford to do that, most especially against this well-oiled machine in the Tito Rex's Firewire. Kasi talagang Tito Rex's Firewire, sanay yan eh. Alam nilang gagawin nila against a run like this. And tinan mo, they put back Yuga inside the game. So they're preparing now for this last minute run na gagawin ng TATAK Gel.
Totoo, and look at them move the ball here. Kahit natatapik, it's quality looks pa rin as a bad misses nga lang. And Joff Gonzalez tries to save it. But it will go back dito sa TATAK Gel BIÑAN. They have to make a big dramatic run right now. But look at that substitution patterns dito for both coaches. Alehar comes back in. Dito naman, Gil Luwalhati babalik for Tito Rex. Four minutes and 44 remaining in this ball game. Hate against Yuga. Jojo's service, nakita niya tatlo ang nakaabang pag umatake siya. Almeida pull-up jumper off the glass. In and out nga lang. Yuga to Luabad. Gives it to Galvez. Kaiser, the up fake. Swings it. Santiago, three-pointer. Knocks it down.
Tito Rex raining hellfire here from 3.
And there you go, the missing man, Paul Santiago, making it rain from outside. That's what they need from him, and that's what he does best, that three-point shot.
But a quick answer by Josan Cervantes. Still an 18-point lead, Aaron, di ba?
And Santiago, good patience right there. Could have taken that three-pointer.
Paul Santiago hit hard dun sa pader natin dun. Kita mo na usog yung pader, oh.
Pero Paul Santiago is a tough player. Gets up immediately with a smile on his face.
Sanding Kerubin, lalabas muna ito si Kuya Paul Santiago. Abad also comes out. Ryan Javier and ito si De Castro comes back in for Tito Rex's Firewire. The shuffling of players for Coach Erwin Santamaria, di ba? Last touch doon, ito si Almeida. 10 seconds on the clock for Tito Rex. Javier goes to Luwalhati. Trying to go give and go, pero wise steal there galing kay Almeida, and when he ran out of space, threw it to Das Javier.
And yung mga high IQ players right there, Almeida knew he was gonna fall out of bounds if he caught that ball. Kaya hinagis niya off the other player right there, and this time he saves a possession for TATAK Gel.
Hate swings it. Cervantes from the outside, short. Rebounded by Kerubin. Time is not on the side of TATAK Gel BIÑAN Ceylon Tire right now. Javier from the outside, that's short. Pangilinan, they're on the run. They have the numbers. Alihar, up fake. Natapik nga lang.
And alam mo, Enzo, itong Tito Rex's Firewire, they don't need to take those quick transition threes na Javier took kanina. They need to slow it down right now, milk the clock, use whatever time they have. Kasi right now, tinan mo yung lead natin, di ba? It's an 18-point lead right now. use everything they have, ubusin nila kasi they don't need to shoot right now.
That's right. Ito namang Tatak Gel BIÑAN, they have to play with some sense of urgency, diba? They're the ones na naghahabol ng 18-point deficit ngayon. As Boss Joel,
beautiful move by Yuga!
And just look at that Euro step right there, picking that ball up, avoiding the defender, and making the beautiful floater right there, the drop shot by Yuga.
Complete game ng offensive skill set ni Boss Joel Yuga. Nakita natin as Hate, sidestep three-pointer. Still out of sync. Isa pa lang ang naka-cash in na 3-point shot dito ng Tatak Gel BIÑAN sa Ilon Tire. That's gonna be a foul whistle here.
Pero yun na nga, Enzo, a 20-point lead right now with 2 minutes and 41 remaining in the fourth.
We take a look at this muna. Ang ating lakas move of the quarter brought by Cable Link and Holdings Corporation. None other than Boss Joel Yuga.
And Yuga, the big man right there, taking it coast to coast, showing us the full arsenal right there, the dribbling skills, then the high pickup right there to the nice floater.
Hate, good up fake. Hate, flip shot, wala. Pero he gets a foul call on his favor. Pero kita mo yun, yung mga regular na tira ni Jojo Hate, hindi talaga pumapasok, di ba?
And minsan talaga, di ba, as a player, it's not your day talaga. Yun yung mga shots that he normally makes on a consistent basis. Pero yun na nga, hirap siya doon. Pero yun na, finally, he makes a free throw kasi kanina din, he was missing a lot of his free throws.
Yes, and that's what happens talaga when the defense clamps down on you. Again, the lack of big men in inside presence for Tatak Gel BIÑAN ngayong araw left Jojo Hate. Parang, akala mo yun, iniwan ka na parang, alam mo yung yung tupa na iniwan sa Lions din, di ba? Na pagpipiestahan ka dahil, alam mo ito, Tito Rex, mag-isa lang si Jojo Hate. There's no one else that can create from the post other than Jojo Hate for them.
And definitely, di ba, being one of the leading scorers in that last tournament, nakascout na to si Jojo Hate with whatever he's gonna do.
Totoo. As Hate, putback niya, wala pa rin!
And yung mga ganun, no, Enzo, di ba, those are his shots. Sobrang dali na yun para kay Hate.
Angelo De Castro misses on that jumper. There's a foul on Hilwal Hati. Brian Pangilinan, I believe, will go back to the free throw line dahil penalty ng atong Tito Rex. 2 minutes and 1 natitira sa ating laro. Tito Rex are well on their way to getting their 9th victory of the tournament. Grabe. A possible sweep of the elimination round from a 40 above team. Not saying it was impossible, not saying nobody expected it. Pero when you look at the teams sa Lakas 40, and halos lahat ng returning franchises nagpalakas, tinibayan yung kanilang lineup. And trivia lang to Aaron, ha, Tito Rex's FIREWIRE won the championship as the 5th seed in their bracket. They weren't even top 4 sa bracket nila, sa bracket B. They were the number 5 seed. They retooled. And again, and I quote Coach Rudy Tomjanovich ng Houston Rockets, you can never underestimate the heart of a champion, di ba?
And alam mo, Enzo, when I take a look at the composition itong Tito Rex's FIREWIRE, mahirapan ka makakita ng player that stands out eh. Kasi ang dami nilang players na gumagawa dito. Actually, kanina pag mamimili ka ng player of the game dito, parang mahirapan ka.
Mahirapan ka, di ba?
Who stood out the most? Hindi eh. Parang maraming gumawa eh. Balance yung scoring nila, balance yung assist nila, rebounds, di ba? So a lot of their players really contributing to their team, and that's why they're very successful in this tournament, still staying unbeaten.
We have a 19-point lead right now, 86-67.
Ako si Jojo Hate ng Tatak Gel BIÑAN. Suportahan ninyo ang SINAG LIGA ASYA 2.0.
As you can see, the best scoring playing team owner from Season 1 and Season 2, Boss Joel Yuga. Tingnan mo ba naman, no? Simple lang eh. Basic basketball for Boss Joel. Look at 16 points, 2 rebounds, and that's the more impressive number. 7 out of 8 from the field, diba?
Not forcing anything in this game, Joel Yuga just finding the right spots, going to his spots, making the right shots, and yun na nga, he is the catalyst of this Tito Rex's FIREWIRE in today's offense. He is the leader nitong Tito Rex's FIREWIRE, doing the damage on the offensive end. And yun na nga, he's a big reason as to why they're up by this much in this game.
Totoo, and for Tatak Gel, BIñAN, Luntar. Again, the 3-point woes continue. Only 1 3-point make in this ball game, diba? And that's by Puntillas. Everybody else, 0, diba? Walang naipasok. So back to the drawing board for Tatak Gel, BIñAN, Luntar. Boss Joel Yuga, yun nga lang, percentage buster. 7 out of 9. Still impressive, diba? 7 out of 9 from the field.
Still above 50% for Yuga. And take a look at this. He's gonna find the teammate right here.
Ayun, hindi niya tinira dun. Kasi ito, there you go, 80%, 8 out of 10. 18 points for Boss Joel Yuga.
And canceling out that miss kanina. And Joel Yuga saying, who needs 3-pointers when I can do this?
All smiles sa bench na itong tatak ng Tito Rex's Firewire. A put back there. Just Puntillas. We're just waiting basically for the final score dito. 88-69 in favor of Tito Rex's Firewire. 19-point lead pa rin para sa kanila. In a turnover. Ito, Urmatam on the run. Urmatam, easy layup for them. 88-71 is our score. And they're setting up itong si Angelo De Castro with the easy 2 points.
And a done deal right here for Tito Rex's Firewire once again, staying undefeated in the SinagLakasKwarenta tournament.
Yes, and Boss Joel Yuga just wanted to get the touch of the ball one last time after a masterful performance. 80% from the field galing dito kay Boss Joel Yuga. Tito Rex's Firewire struggled for the first 3 quarters from the 3-point land. Pero in the 4th quarter, they rained hellfire talaga dito, di ba?
Yun na nga, di ba? The complete team effort of Tito Rex's Firewire, not only from that offensive end, but most especially on that defensive end. Getting them quality looks, getting them high percentage shots. And in the end, diba, they come out with this 19-point victory, a big 19-point victory to stay undefeated in our SinagLakasKwarenta tournament.
And not just a 19-point victory, they go up 9-0 na. Looking as if they're about to sweep this entire elimination round. What a game para dito sa panig ng defending champions for Tatak Gel, BIñAN, Luntar. It's back to the drawing board, diba, Aaron? But what are your final thoughts in this ball game, Pop?
Yeah, well, definitely I saw the full might nitong Tito Rex's Firewire, diba? Coming out strong, coming out with all their players, contributing in this game. Talagang a well-oiled machine. Napakahirap makakita ng isang pinpoint player dito na masasabi mo is their best player kasi ang daming gumagawa, diba? Yuga, Abad, Santiago, I cannot name anymore kasi napakarami nila. Pero yun talaga itong...
Lahat ng 15 pwede.
Oo, diba? Itong Tatak Gel, itong Tito Rex's Firewire talaga a very well-oiled machine. On the other end naman for Tatak Gel, diba? They gave it their all, diba? Hirap pa rin sila from the 3-point land. And they need to find that guy who can shoot from the outside. They need to find that guy as well who can lead them to victory. Isang scoring guard nila, a scoring big man. Anything para sa kanila.
Tama ka dyan, Aaron. As much as it did us a little bit of hardship na mamili ng best player, there was clearly one player para dito sa panig ng Tito Rex's Firewire that stood out. And we highlighted him kanina. Grabe. Mid-range master. You can even say mid-range god, diba? Grabe. 80% from the field. Puro long distance. He only had 1 layup the entire game. Two layups, sorry. He had 1 in the first quarter. But ngayon, as we are talking about him, kasama na siya ni Daphne Lozano, ang ating CDO, best player of the game. Daphne, take it away.
Good evening, mga kasinag. To close our triple header for tonight, beside me is the SinagLakas player of the game, Sir Joel Yuga of the Tito Rex's Firewire with 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 9 out of 11 field goals. Congratulations po, sir, for an exemplary performance tonight. And also, may I note, back-to-back player of the game rin po kayo. So, you finally maintained your winning streak. How do you think that this was possible?
First of all, I would like to thank God and Jesus Christ. And welcome him our big boss, no, si Christian Borsena, the one in Violet. He's our big boss in Firewire Marketing Consultancy. Actually, ang hirap ng ensayo namin lagi, pantay-pantay. Walang special treatment. Sabi ni Coach, fit kami sa system, sunod kami sa gusto niya mangyari. Actually, parang bumabalik kami sa college. So, nakakatuwa on our age. Balik kami sa ganun, sistema, hindi yung gusto namin. So yun lang naman talaga ang sikreto namin, yung system. Tuloy-tuloy lang. Yun lang ang nakikita kong secret namin.
Ayun, sir, you're not just a player but also a part owner of the team. What does this win mean for you and also the team?
Una-una, hindi ko na consider na team owner o manager kasi talagang parang pili ko nga mas lagi akong sinisigawan sa ensayo eh. Pero nakikita ko para pala sa amin lahat yon. So nakakatuwa lang. First talaga yung health namin, second na lang yung winning eh. Tapos yung camaraderie talaga na nakakapaglaro pa rin kami, consider yung age namin. Tsaka 2024 na, naglalaro pa rin kami ng basketball. Di ba? Nakakatuwa.
Sir, now I'm giving you the opportunity to greet and thank anyone that you like po.
I would like to thank Christian Borsena of FIREWIRE Marketing, EC Auto Shop. And also I would like to thank our major sponsors, Get Well Soon, Engineer Ray Panes of JRP Builders. They'll be playing for the SINAG 45 this coming July 6 then. So partnership kami ng JRP Builders. Tapos Tito Rex Goto Marinduque Steakhouse. JRP nga, Perea Moto District, thank you. Especially kay Coach Erwin Santa Maria ng PCHQ. Computer shops, parts, everything, trading. Kickstart Coffee, maraming salamat din. DHTSI Hybrid Transport, salamat po. JH Athletics, sorry po. JH Athletics Sports Apparel, maraming salamat din. Sa SINAG Liga Asya, maraming salamat po sa inyo, ma'am. Sorry. And gusto ko lang batiin yung family ko sa Subic, Olongapo. Yung mom ko, she's 87 right now. Happy manood ng basketball. Sa akin po mga kapatid sa US, sa LA, tapos sa mga bayaw ko. Especially sa wife ko, si Maan sa bahay, nanonood sila ngayon. Si Sanlo, si Gabriel, si Miguel, hi. Tapos sa JMX staff, sa wives, nandiyan yung mga wives. 100% supportive sila sa amin, sa mga wives dyan. Maraming salamat. Yun lang, and thank you God sa mga kababayan ko sa Olongapo. Maraming salamat po sa panonood lagi.
Ayan, ramdam na ramdam talaga ang kanilang winning spirit because of course, winning streak nga naman talaga ang na-experience nila. But once again, that is our CDO Best Player of the Game. Back to you, Aaron and Enzo.
Again, congratulations to Boss Joel Yuga. And Daphne, congratulations din. First time nakaramdam ka na rin ng mabasa sa pag-Best Player of the Game. Ma-experience mo din yan balang araw, Aaron. Pero Aaron, thank you so much for joining us sa semifinals round natin. I hope you enjoyed, di ba? Kasi you got to see a lot of great games, cover great games, and cap it off with the Lakas 40, di ba?
Oo naman, Enzo. I enjoyed this day so much, di ba? Semifinals games, 23 under, and to cap it off, di ba? Itong SinagLakasKwarenta natin with the #1 team in the tournament. And of course, I enjoyed being your partner ngayon, di ba? As usual, di ba, tayo magka-tandem dito. Nag-enjoy talaga ako commentating all these teams ngayon. So maraming salamat po to everyone who listened dito sa coverage natin ngayon.
Yes, and see you next time. And speaking of next time, Aaron, sa mga next games po ng SINAG Liga Asya, 19 under finals, 23 under finals, and even the Lakas 40 elimination round games, tutok lang po kayo sa aming mga social media platforms at SINAG Liga Asya on both Facebook and Instagram kung kailan po ang aming next game day sa SINAG Liga Asya. Yan po ang ating final score, 90-71 to cap off this Thursday triple header for Aaron D, Daphne Lozano. Ako po si Enzo Galarosa, and on behalf of Direk Nomar Santiago, Direk Don Mike Danan, Direk Billy De Leon, Direk Ramonito Roa, and the rest of the hardworking men and women na nagtrabaho dito from the SM SOUTHMALL in Las Piñas City. This has been your SinagLakasKwarenta 2.0, and we are saying goodbye and good night.